Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Saturday evening. I almost forgot what day of the week it was then, but it is indeed Saturday. It's great to have you guys here as always. Thanks so much for joining me here. So it's going to be a fun stream. We've got a bit of news to dive into here, guys. We're going to be talking, first of all, our first news topic. We're going to be talking about this beautiful little quaint kind of Harry Potter shop that's in Essex, and they have their own potion classes, which is really cool. So that's going to be our first topic that we're going to be diving into. Then our second and our main topic, we're going to be talking that there's a report, kind of like a bit of speculation and rumor about possible spin-offs, you know, of the Harry Potter series already maybe being kind of discussed or kind of talked about by some of the executives over at Warner Brothers. Who knows? We could be getting spin-offs in the near future. It's more than likely going to be happening, but it's pretty exciting to dive into and speculate as fans, of course. So, yeah, it's great to see you here, guys. Like I was saying, let me just try and get this open here if I can. Bear with me 1 second. It's always the case that, you know, it doesn't want to work. Sometimes it likes to misbehave itself, but there we go. Got it back and working now. So I was just doing something on my end just to try and get things work. Great to see you here, guys. We've got Want a Cup of Tea says, I'd love to watch, but Britain's Got Talent is on at 7 p.m. How could you? How could you go and watch Britain's Got Talent instead? No, I understand. Like, that's kind of like, that's like a ritual for a lot of people in this country to watch Britain's Got Talent on the weekend. I get it. Like, Britain's Got Talent or, what's the other one? The singing show. It's not Pop Idol. America's Got, no, not America's Got Talent. I can't think what it's called. What's the singing version of Britain's Got Talent? I forget what it's called. But anyway, a lot of people watch that kind of stuff, so I completely get it. Obviously, that's more important than my little Harry Potter channel here. We've got Core, we've got Emma, we've got Kimmy, we've got Damien in here, we've got Gryffindor, Not Dancing with the Stars, Not Dancing with the Stars, X Factor. Kimmy's got it. That's the one that I was thinking of, X Factor. That's the one I was trying to think of. We've also got T. Surrey Dinich. I'm not sure how you say that name, but it's nice to have you here. Thank you so much. You're a fresh face. I don't think we've seen you around here before, so it's great to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us, as always. So yeah, like I was saying, guys, we got a couple of little topics to dive into, and then we may play some game here on the channel as well, but I'm not sure which one. We've got Lego Harry Potter. We've got Hogwarts Legacy. Earlier, I did try to install one of the really old Harry Potter games, the Philosopher's Stone from 2001. I think it was on the PlayStation 1 or PlayStation 2. I downloaded it and I could not get it to work. It just kept messing up on my computer. I think it's because the game is so old, like it just didn't want to work on my computer properly. It kept spazzing out. I got the game to work, but then when I was walking around as Harry Potter, it would like walk around at like 100% speed and it was just like glitching all over the place and I couldn't get it to work. So it sucks. Like, I will try to get it to work for tomorrow's stream if I can, but I was messing around with it earlier, and like for some reason the characters were just like darting all over the place, and the cutscenes, the speech in the cutscenes was like really fast and kind of glitching all over the place, and I don't really understand why it was doing that, but you know, I would love to get it working, and I will try my best to get it working for tomorrow's stream because I do want to play those old games. They're really quite fun. So I do definitely want to get those here on the channel. Also, I've got my nice cup of tea for this evening's stream. Bear in mind, guys, I am selling these, so if you do want to support, if you feel like you want to support the channel and the content, remember you can get your hands on these beautiful house mugs here. Obviously, no obligation, but if you feel like that's something you want to do, you get yourself a cool mug, and you can help support the content in the channel if that's something you want to do. Just thought I would do some shameless advertising there. Obviously, the one that I've got the beautiful eagle from the Ravenclaw with his little blue scarf on. And it's got Wizard's Rest logo just down here. And then on the side, it's got Hogwarts, and it's got the URL of the channel there as well. Like I say, if that's something you feel like you want to do, absolutely no obligation. I'm just happy you guys are here regardless. But yeah, so we're just kind of mingle. We're just kind of mingle here for a bit, and then we'll dive into our first topic. And Gryffindor says, ordered mine. Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you so much for ordering that, Gryffindor. I really do appreciate that. It's a really fun little... did you get the Gryffindor one? I'm assuming that you did. The lion one with the scarf on it with Hogwarts in the background is actually really nice. I really like that design. I think it's quite cool. But yeah, I love this one as well. These kind of realistic animals with the scarves. I think the design is really fun. But yeah, so we'll just kind of talk amongst ourselves for a few minutes before we dive into our first topic here. Gryffindor and Hufflepuff for Hunter. Oh, that's so cool. So you've ordered 2. Wow, thank you so much. He's going to love that Gryffindor one. The one with the badger is so cool. I actually think, even though I'm a Ravenclaw, I actually think the Hufflepuff one is my favorite one with the badger and the scarf. I actually really like that one. Because we have a lot of badgers here we have a lot of badgers here kind of in the field behind my house. We have badgers and rabbits and all kinds of things. But anyway, so yeah, it's up to you guys. Do you want to play a bit of Hogwarts Legacy on the stream, or would you guys rather we play a little bit of Lego Harry Potter? Which game would you guys prefer? Let me know, and we can kind of decide which one you guys want to play a bit of. We'll play like 20 minutes, half an hour, and we can get to those. Because Hufflepuff is the best. Not so sure about that, but I do like the badger. I am fond of the badger. Damien says Lego. Okay, so anyway, let's dive into the first topic that we have on tonight's stream. Old Lego Harry Potters would be cool. I bought them a day ago. Yeah, so we may do a little bit of Lego. I mean, we did complete Hogwarts Legacy, like, on last week. Remember, we did the final mission? I actually got through that. I still can't believe I managed to get through that final mission. Like, I still can't believe I actually got through that on the first attempt as well, which was crazy. Okay, so let's dive into our first topic, and then we can play a bit of Lego Harry Potter after our topics here. So here we go, guys. This is about a cute cafe, Harry Potter cafe in Essex, where they have their own potion lessons, which is really cool. I love diving into these kind of smaller stories around the Wizarding World and Harry Potter, but I love this kind of thing when it's to do with like food and drink and stuff like that. Always gets my taste buds going. So this comes to us from the echonews.co.uk. Bumbling Burke's Chelmsford brings Harry Potter world to life. And I mean, just look at that picture there of that butterbeer. If that doesn't get your taste buds going, just looking at that picture of those 2 pints of butterbeer, whew! Man, like, I could so kill for one of those right now. Okay, so let's go down here. So a licensed Harry Potter gift shop in Essex is brewing up magical experiences inspired by the Wizarding World. Bubbling Burke's, located in Chelmsford, has set out to offer visitors a taste of the Harry Potter worlds Hogsmeade and Diagon Alley. Okay, the shop features a range of themed items, including spell jars, potion bottles, dragons, Harry Potter stationery and gifts that look as though they've been delivered by an owl. It features a range of dragons. Does it mean, like, can I buy a real dragon? I'm not sure. Do you know what? Owning a dragon, as a kid, owning a dragon was like the ultimate thing, to own a dragon, a pet dragon. But when you sit as an adult, right? This is the problem with being an adult, right? As opposed to a kid. When you sit and think about the daily life of living with a dragon for more than 5 seconds, you realize it would be an absolute nightmare. It would be setting fire to everything. And what do you do with it when it gets to being, you know, a teenager, or it gets to being a little bit bigger? I mean, where the hell would you put it? In your garage? And it would set fire to your house, your car, your curtains. I mean, it would eat my cat. I mean, like what would you even do with it? Not to mention the government would probably come around and take it from you. Okay, anyway, that's just me being silly. So a spokesperson for the shop said, we're not just a gift shop. Our takeaway drinks will take you back to Hogsmeade. Okay, look at that. That looks so good. I know that's just cream and a bit of chocolate there. Chocolate frog by the look of it. But that looks really good, man. I just want to smash it in my face. Okay, so there's a famous chocolate frog hot chocolate shimmering mermaid's tail. Our potion drinks are, of course, our creamy butterscotch beer, nostalgic favourite for witches and wizards of all ages. The shop also offers immersive experiences, including the Witches of Chelmsford Walks, exploring the real 17th century witch trials that took place in Essex, working with the talented local actors to bring these stories to life. That sounds really cool. Immersive experience, Witches of Chelmsford Walks. So we explore the 17th century witch trials that took place in Essex, and they have actors and stuff bringing that to life. I love those kind of interactive kind of history kind of things. So you have a bit of fun, you learn a bit of history, and it's kind of, you know, involving the story of kind of real witches, so to speak, or people that were accused of being, you know, witches or doing witchcraft. You know, the Salem witch trials and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of a sad, tragic story about a lot of people that were killed because they were accused of being witches and wizards, you know, without kind of any without any kind of evidence. But these people were like, you know, they were drowned in all kinds of things. It's kind of a sad, tragic story, really. So, for those looking to get their hands on, Bubbling Burke's potion classes have quickly become one of the most popular offerings. They have potion classes? What? One of the popular offerings. So I'm assuming they kind of, you know, get a bunch of people into a classroom and you kind of experiment with ingredients and make your own drinks and stuff, which is kind of cool. And this is kind of the shop front here as well. And you know, you've got Harry Potter, Hogwarts Express, platform 9 3/4. It looks like they've got Christmas trees up. So this looks like it was taken, you know, around the Christmas period. Christmas trees there. It looks like they've got the Marauders map. They've got some boxes and envelopes down here. They've got a Quidditch kind of goal. They've got cauldrons. So that looks pretty good. But the fact that this business is selling Harry Potter items, they must have got a license from Warner Brothers in order to do this. Because obviously, you can't just sell Harry Potter merchandise unless you have, you know, the copyright or the trademark. You have to have the kind of the rights to do this, to sell this kind of stuff in your business. So they must have had, you know, they must have been paying for a license here. And Warner Brothers is very, very picky about who they give their licensing to. So, held in small groups, guests gather around a workbench to brew sparkling, bubbling concoctions under guidance. The spokesperson added, "There's colour, a bit of history, and a lot of laughter. We run classes regularly during holidays and selected dates throughout the year, but we also offer private bookings for intimate groups of up to 6, perfect for birthdays, office parties, or simply an excuse to do something different with friends." So again, that sounds really cool. You come into a classroom, you have a bunch of ingredients, probably some cauldrons and beakers full of, you know, ingredients that you can kind of mix together, and you can make your own kind of like fruity potions and things like that. That sounds really fun. I would love to do that. A bunch of us need to get together and turn up at this place and, you know, do our own potion class, and we should wear all the robes and stuff. How amazing would that be? That would be such a great video for the channel. So the shop's small group sizes are intentional to keep things personal, hands-on, and generally magical rather than crowded or rushed. They also hope to offer something unique to attract visitors into town. The spokesperson said, "At the time when the high streets everywhere are struggling, we're passionate about creating something different, a reason to come into town that you simply can't order online." I mean, exactly that. I mean, even if you're not going with friends and family, if I went by myself and there's other members of the community in the class, you get to meet new people, you get to meet fellow Harry Potter fans, you get to have a laugh, a smile, an icebreaker while you're making your concoctions and your potions, learning a bit of history about the witch trials and stuff. You get to kind of tour around the beautiful inside of the shop. So, I mean, they really are giving an experience about something you cannot get online. And that's something we need to get away from. You know, everything in this day and age can just be ordered online, but an experience like that as part of the community, you need to go there, turn up, you know, be in physical space, meet other people, take part in the class. So it's offering something, you know, you have to leave your house, you can't be online to do, so to speak. But it sounds like a really great shop. I would love to find out where this is and potentially visit it myself. It's in Essex. I may have to look into this, guys. I really may have to look into doing a vlog if I can get to this place. So I'm going to save it. I'm going to make a note of this. This could be a possible vlog for the channel in the near future. I'll keep my eyes on it. I'll see what kind of transport, if there's like coaches or whatever to get there. But it looks really fun. It really does. I'll have to look into the pricing as well. It may not be cheap, but I'll have to find out. But guys, what do you think of this? You can turn up to this little kind of Bumbling Burke's Harry Potter shop in Essex, and you can take part in a potion class. What do you think about it? Is this something you would be interested in doing? Have you done something like this before? Whatever your thoughts are, leave your thoughts, your comments, your opinions, and anything else either in the live chat or down below if you're watching it after the live stream. Again, I would love to hear what you... So, there we go, guys. What did you think of that quaint little shop there? Bumbling Burke's. I think that's quite a cool name. And by the way, Gryffindor just sent in a $5 super chat. That is very, very kind of you, Gryffindor. So you know what happens when we get a super chat? We get a confetti cannon! Yay! Actually, do you know what? We get double confetti cannon. Double confetti cannon because it's Saturday, and Gryffindor sent in a $5 chat, and I'm gonna dance. Yay! Woo! Thank you so much for that, Gryffindor, supporting all the channel. I really do appreciate that. Your generous support helps to keep the channel going. I really do appreciate that. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much for that. So that's really, really kind of you. And what we'll do as well, let me just grab this quickly. And as I always promise, if you do send in a super chat, we will put it up on the screen. For some reason, sometimes my alert box doesn't work. it doesn't always bring it up, so I have to do it myself, which is no problem. But there we go, Gryffindor. So your $5 super chat up there on the screen. So really, again, thank you so much. I do appreciate that. You know, I take it to heart. It means a lot. And it invests back into the channel so we can make the content even better for you guys, because you guys deserve the very best. The very best. And that's what I'm going to try and give you guys. Trying the best content we can. It's in Bond Street in Chelmsford. Okay, bear with me 1 second. I'm going to have to look up exactly how far this is from my house. I have no idea. Like, my geography when it comes to the UK is so bad. Just hang on 1 second. Bond Street, Chelmsford. Okay. Let me just look this up quickly. I'm curious to see exactly where this is. Let's do directions. Directions from my house. So this is... It's about 2 hours and 36 minutes from my house. It's just on the other side of London. So I am planning to go up to King's Cross Station in the next week or so. I'm going to go to King's Cross Station, you know, do a vlog of the places where they film the movies. I'm going to visit the Harry Potter shop in King's Cross Station. And I may just have to go to this place, this Bubblinburg shop as well. It's just, it's kind of like on the other side of London a little bit. So I may have to get the train out of London, go to Chelmsford, and then kind of come back. But that's okay. I mean, I can do that in a day. It just takes some planning and logistics. But yeah, I mean, it looks like a pretty cool shop. Yeah, I'll have to see if I can figure that into my plans. So, William Walters, by the way, says, hi, Ryan, how is your back so far? Thank you so much for asking, William. Just to give you guys an update, for those of you who care, I'm sure you probably don't care about my medical personal issues, but I did talk about, you know, last week I had a really bad back. I had an issue with my back. I had like a small kind of surgery done on my back, I guess you could say. My back was cut into, and like it was not a fun experience. I had my back sliced open and all that kind of stuff, and I've been resting up, and it's much better now. Like, I can finally sleep properly, I can wear my backpack, I can drive my motorcycle. Like, it's really healing up really well. So thank you so much for asking, William. I appreciate you asking for that. But yeah, it's doing so much better now. Cloud Apps has become a member. So Cloud Apps has been a member for 2 months. That's fantastic. So what we're going to do, we're going to do another... where is my confetti cannon? So my confetti cannon for Cloud Apps for being a member of the channel for 2 months. Thank you so much for sticking with being a channel member for 2 months, Cloud Apps. I really appreciate, again, that support. That means a lot, and you help to keep the channel alive. You are so kind for being a channel member and helping to support this content. That really does mean a lot, again. So thank you for that. Damien says, good to hear you're better. Cloud App says, good to hear you're healing well. Nice to know you are feeling better. Emma says, yeah, thank you guys. Again, I know it's like my personal stuff you guys probably don't care about, but I just thought, you know, there was a couple of streams I had to cut short and stuff because of it. And, you know, I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in a little bit with what's happening. But yeah, feeling much better. It's all pretty much in the past now. And yeah, should be okay, should be plain sailing from now on. Unless I get, you know, unless I get some sort of disease where I grow an extra head out of my back or something. Kind of like, you know, like a movie or something. then I'm sure it's all good. But yeah, thank you so much for asking. Okay, guys, so with all that down, let's jump into our second main topic. I'm sure most of you guys are here for it. So there's been a bit of speculation online. There's been some reports coming up about, you know, HBO have been, HBO and kind of Warner Brothers, some of the executives have been alluding to the fact of their plans going forward with the Harry Potter series and all that kind of stuff. And there was this one article that really caught my attention, talking about potential spin-off series of the Harry Potter series. Obviously, we haven't got the Harry Potter series yet, and we don't know how well it's going to perform. I mean, the first season could come out. I'm sure it won't, but the first season could come out and it could bomb on its face and nobody might watch it. I'm sure that's probably not going to happen. But are we getting ahead of ourselves by talking about spin-offs before the mainline series has even debuted? That could be a possibility, but it's still interesting from a fan perspective to talk about potential spin-offs and other future things that could happen with the Harry Potter franchise. So I feel like it's an important conversation to have. So guys, let's jump into our second topic and let's talk about potential spin-offs, and let's talk about basically what Warner Brothers have kind of been alluding to with some of the interviews they've been giving recently. So let's dive into that and let's see what's going on here. I'm sure you guys will find this pretty interesting. Joining me here. So, I mean, things are getting really interesting when it comes to the Harry Potter series. I mean, there's a lot of things going on at the moment. And by the way, yesterday we talked about the explosive news here on the channel about HBO being folded into Paramount Plus, which is a wild concept because it now looks like Paramount are going to be taking over Warner Brothers instead of Netflix. So the Harry Potter series may indeed end up on Paramount Plus. Do check out that video, guys. It's super interesting. It's on the channel. You don't want to miss it. It has big ramifications for Harry Potter going forward. But this has even more interesting information as well here. So this comes to us from comicbook.com. It sounds like HBO is planning Harry Potter spin-offs after all, 1 year before the remake releases. So, I mean, this is something we've talked about and speculated on the channel. There's things like the Marauders. I mean, there's things like the Cursed Child, the Founders. I mean, there's so many different avenues and different kind of series they could go down. But I mean, if this Harry Potter series does well for itself, I can guarantee 150% there will be more Harry Potter shows. There's going to be spin-offs, there's going to be more movies, there's going to be all kinds of craziness. Like I say, because if this show does well, of course they're going to spread into more things. I mean, look what they've done with Game of Thrones. They put out the mainline Game of Thrones series, and it was the most popular show in the world, possibly ever made. And now they're doing all these different spin-offs of Game of Thrones, you know, House of Dragon, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. They've got even more planned as well. And yeah, so I can take it to the bank that they will be doing more Harry Potter series if the mainline series goes well. Anyway, so HBO is going to take a big swing at rebooting the Harry Potter franchise as the television series in 2027 in the first quarter. We do know that it's coming in the first quarter of 2027. With an entirely new cast of actors that star in the series, the TV version of Harry Potter will be able to adapt much more of J.K. Rowling's text to screen, with each book in the series currently expected to be covered by one season of the TV show. And we know the first season is going to be 8 hours of the Philosopher's Stone, which is insane. So if you compare it to the first movie, it's an extra 5.5 hours of content from the Philosopher's Stone book that we didn't get in the first movie. Even if some of the later books, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, are big enough for multiple seasons of TV, you're looking at HBO's Harry Potter running anywhere from 7 to 10 seasons. Yeah, I mean, when all's said and done, we're going to have ridiculous amounts of Harry Potter content to dive into. When all of the seasons and all of the episodes have debuted, there's going to be like close to 100 episodes. So in the future, when you look back on this series, man, you're never going to be short of Harry Potter content. All of the movies to watch as well, of course. So today, however, we're learning that things may not stop there. In a new interview about the future of Warner Brothers Discovery and its subsidiary networks like HBO, and the Paramount merger now looming. And again, guys, that news is huge. Do go onto the channel. Do check out that video that I put up yesterday about the Paramount Warner Brothers merger and what it means for Harry Potter. It got mentioned that HBO already has ideas for Harry Potter spin-offs that could be headed for production sooner rather than later. So, Warner Brothers executives tease Harry Potter spin-offs. The only thing that worries me is I hope they don't get too ahead of themselves. I hope they don't have all these different plans for like spin-offs, and then, you know, 2 seasons into the Harry Potter series, they realize that the ratings are going down. Then they kind of can the entire spin-offs and, you know, the rest of the show. I hope that doesn't happen. But, you know, with a lot of TV shows, it's very hard to them to maintain ratings. So it worries me that we may get into season 2 or 3 of the Harry Potter series, and then people, because the novelty of the Harry Potter show is going to begin to wear off, maybe 2 or 3 years into it, and then the ratings start going down. I hope they don't cancel the rest of the, you know, the rest of the episodes and the rest of the books and the seasons they have planned. That would be an absolute nightmare for any Harry Potter fan. But anyway, that's a story for another video. I'm going off on a tangent. So, JB Perrottet is the head of global streaming and gaming for Warner Brothers Discovery. And he spoke to Variety about how they view the Harry Potter franchise and its future. It's noted in a report that HBO is planning on 10 years of Harry Potter branded series, obviously starting in 2027. We have great visibility to strengthening the content plate, which is the core of everything we do, Perrottet said. The Harry Potter branded series terminology is important to take note of, as it's clearly designed to soft pedal the idea of doing things within the Wizarding World franchise that aren't just adaptations of the books. Many analysts have speculated that this TV is, in fact, a backdoor attempt at doing what the film franchise failed to do, making the larger Wizarding World its own shared universe like Marvel or DC. The failure of the Fantastic Beasts films that killed the possibility of that on the big screen, but after seeing the success of Game of Thrones, and that's exactly what I talked about at the beginning of this video, Game of Thrones has been so ginormous. If they can replicate some of that success with different spin-offs and they're kind of all interlinking to each other, then I think we could be off to a good start. Has had spin-offs like House of Dragon and recently a Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. I just finished Knight of the Seven Kingdoms. Guys, if you have not seen Knight of the Seven Kingdoms, you are robbing yourself of a brilliant story. It's so good. Please do watch it. If you like fantasy stuff, Knight of the Seven Kingdoms is so good. Which is posting ratings not seen in years. HBO now has a solid blueprint on how to do the same with a franchise like Harry Potter. I mean, the thing is, they don't even have to adapt books. I don't know if this is heresy to say, but they could come up with a completely original story that doesn't even exist in any book or graphic novel or whatever. Maybe they, come up with an original character who's at Hogwarts, and it's an original character, an original set of characters, or a story that doesn't exist anywhere that we just do for the do for a spin-off show. There's no reason why they couldn't do that. Get J.K. Rowling to come in and help them to write a script for an original character or original set of characters, and let's make a show about something original that we don't know anything about. I mean, there's no reason why they couldn't do that. I don't know if the fans would be on board with that, but it's something that I wouldn't mind. A character that's never been explored, a character that doesn't even exist in the books. There's no reason why they couldn't do that. Anyway, let's keep going, and there are certainly a lot of stories in the Harry Potter fandom that we would love to see be told. That includes the often talked about prequel series about Harry Potter's parents, James and Lily, and their time at Hogwarts, or the sequel series that continues the flash-forward epilogue of Rowling's final book, where Harry is sending his own child to Hogwarts for the first time. Whatever the case, TV expansion is the final frontier, as Harry Potter has gone from ruling the book industry to being a billion-dollar box office film series, with games, live interactive events, stage plays, and so much other licensing and merchandising in between. And then it just goes on to give us the cast of the series, which we already know. We already know the cast of the series. We've talked about that so many times. So, we're not going to dive into that because I'm sure you guys know it by now. But yeah, I mean, so it does look like, to some degree, they're saying the Harry Potter franchise, I'm sure they're going to have plans for a spin-off. If the mainline series is successful, again, you can guarantee, take it to the bank, there is going to be a lot more series coming our way in the future. But what series are they going to adapt? Are they going to do The Cursed Child, The Founders, The Marauders? Like I was saying, are they going to do something completely original? There is no reason, again, why they couldn't do that. An original character, original set of characters, maybe even go to a location we've never been to before. Maybe there's a school, one of the schools, that wasn't in the movies. It could be anywhere. It could be Russia, Asia, in Australia, wherever these schools are. And give us a completely original set of characters. It would be fascinating, and I would love to see it, even if it was a limited series with like 4 episodes, just to test how well it would do with an original set of characters. Again, I'm not sure how the fan base would accept that. Or if they just want, the novels that they already know to be adapted and no original characters. I honestly don't know. Everyone has a different opinion. It's one of those franchises, like Star Wars, like Lord of the Rings, where the fan base is so passionate that everybody wants something different. Some people want original characters, some don't. Some want some books adapted, some don't. I mean, everyone's got such a strong opinion about what it is that they want to see, what they don't want to see, and what the perfect way to adapt stuff is. But there's no wrong way of adapting this material, whether it's original characters or not. Everybody's got a different expectation on it, and there's no right or wrong way. What you may want, I may not want, and what I may want, you may not want. I mean, everyone's different, and there's no, nobody's right or wrong for wanting different things from this franchise. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of spin-offs they would do. But yeah, I mean, we have to get the mainline series down first. We have to get that working first, and we have to make sure that the ratings are good and that people are tuning in and people are subscribing to Paramount Plus by the look of it now, to make sure people are watching that. Because if all else fails in the mainline series, this reboot of Harry Potter as a series, if that fails, then we can forget about spin-offs. We don't need to talk about spin-offs anymore. So let's make sure the actual main... Guys, what did you think about that? I mean, the fact that my confetti cannon just went off, that's quite funny. But anyway, yeah, what did you think about that? So, it looks like they're alluding to this kind of 10-year plan of Harry Potter, which we know with the series. But it does look like, some executives are kind of alluding somewhat to this kind of backdoor entrance into a kind of like a shared cinematic universe almost, you know, like Game of Thrones, kind of like Marvel, like DC, where they could potentially have a shared universe where they could have movies, they could have series and shows that could all kind of connect to each other. And I mean, is that a good way to go? I mean, absolutely. You can do connective tissue between shows and between movies, but all you need is like the smallest connective tissue. You don't need to have, you know, the story of one show connect to a movie directly with the same characters. You can literally just have a character's name referenced, or, you know, Hogwarts can be referenced, or whatever it may be. Albus Dumbledore's name is mentioned by a character that shows the connective tissue between a show and a movie. I mean, that's all you need. You don't need to have, you know, you don't need to have this situation where you need to have seen the movie in order for the series to work, or you need to have seen a series for the TV to work. This kind of like homework, almost like, you know, when you watch Marvel now, because there's so much baggage with their shared cinematic universe, I feel like I have to go onto Disney Plus and watch all their series before I watch the next movie. It feels like doing homework because the cinematic universe is so messy now. Hopefully, Harry Potter doesn't fall into that if they do, you know, get into a shared cinematic universe. But you never know. You never know what their plans are. But it looks like Paramount may be the ones in charge of Harry Potter going forward, and that's a pretty wild notion. That really, really is. But guys, before we jump into a bit of Harry Potter Lego to kind of for the last sort of half an hour, 20 minutes of the stream, so I want to address what's going on with Paramount and Warner Brothers, the merger. So to any of you guys in the comments, do you have any questions or any worries or things that you're not sure about, confusion, are you not sure what's going on with this news? I'll try and clear it up for you. So if you do have any, you know, if you guys have any comments, questions, theories, and you're not sure about anything, let me know in the comment section, and we'll try to kind of talk through it now about what's going on. And try and clear it up, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are confused. You know, 1 minute it's going to be on HBO, 1 minute it could be on Netflix, now it looks like it's going to be on Paramount Plus. I bet there's people out there just like, what the hell is going on with this? It doesn't make any sense. I don't really follow movie news, so I'm not sure about what's happening here. Yeah, so basically, I talked about on the channel yesterday, I read this article, and it looks like industry insiders are saying, what is most likely going to happen at the moment? It looks like Paramount are going to be merging with Warner Brothers, and then it looks like they're going to be folding HBO Max into Paramount Plus. So they're going to take all the library and content from HBO Max, and they're basically going to put it onto Paramount Plus, and HBO Max will no longer exist. That would be probably the most likely method that Paramount would employ. Therefore, obviously Harry Potter would be on HBO Max. Therefore, if HBO Max doesn't exist and it gets folded into Paramount Plus, that means that the Harry Potter show would more than likely end up on Paramount Plus, unless they had another specific plan of what they would do with it, but I have no idea what that would be. But a lot of insiders and analysts inside, you know, the movie business and stuff, they're saying that ending up on Paramount Plus is the most likely place that Harry Potter would end up. But at the moment, even though it looks like Paramount are going to be merging with Warner Brothers, that deal has not been finalized. It has not gone through the regulatory process. It hasn't been scrutinized by the government and the regulation boards. So that deal could still fall through, and Warner Brothers could remain intact as a solo entity. So this deal with Paramount merging with Warner Brothers is not finalized. Again, it hasn't gone through the regulation board. It hasn't gone through government scrutiny. They have the highest bid, and Netflix has now walked away, and Paramount is set to merge. But if it fails the regulation process and the government don't like it, then the government can say, no, you're forming a monopoly. This isn't good for the industry. We don't approve of this merger. And Warner Brothers would remain as a separate entity, and Paramount would be a separate entity, and they just wouldn't merge. And then Harry Potter would just release on HBO Max as planned. So there's a lot up in the air at the moment. But, you know, from what we're hearing at the moment, it looks like if the merger does happen, then Harry Potter will end up on Paramount Plus. That seems to be the most likely thing. Again, this news is changing so quickly and so fast, and the industry is all over the place at the moment. 1 minute, Warner Brothers is with Netflix, and then they're with Paramount, and, you know, it's kind of all over the place. But there's so many regulations, there's so many, you know, government overlook that has to go through all these deals. We're talking about billion-dollar corporations here. We're talking about, you know, when these companies get so big, the fact that they merge together, they form what's called a monopoly, and it takes over too much of the movie industry, and it's bad for the consumer, it's bad for the industry, and the government won't approve of it. So it's just insane. Like, you could spend the next 24 hours literally just sitting here studying all of this kind of all of this kind of legal stuff to do with these corporations merging, it gets complicated. And as a content creator, it's not always the easiest thing to explain to people who don't follow movie news all the time. So I hope that does clear some things up. If you guys still aren't sure, you can always fire me a message. Obviously, if you're a member, you can jump into our Discord members. And by the way, quick shameless plug. If you do want to be a member of the channel, you get access to our Discord only members chat. Quick shameless plug. But if you do want to fire me a question, if you're not sure, if you're confused, if you don't know what's happening, fire me a comment in the comment section, jump on the Discord chat, hit me up, and I will try my best to go through it, explain it, and have a conversation with you guys about it. I'm not saying that you don't understand it. I'm not calling you dumb. I'm not saying that, you're not smart enough to understand it. I'm not saying any of that, guys. I'm just saying, like, some people do find it a bit confusing if you don't follow movie news all the time. But I'm just trying to help. And again, if you have any questions, you're not sure about something, do let me know. And I will try my best to, go through it with you. I'm happy to do that. So anyway, sorry, I was going off on a bit of a rant there. I felt like I was going on a rant there, but I'm just excited about this because it's crazy. Not only for Harry Potter, but my 3 biggest favorite franchises in the entire world are under Warner Brothers, right? And Warner Brothers merging with Paramount has massive implications for all 3 of my favorite properties. One of them, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and oh, my brain's just gone dead. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and oh crap, what was the third one? It will come back to me in a minute. Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and DC. DC, that's what I was thinking of, and the DC movie universe as well. So Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, and DC, my 3 favorite franchises when it comes to movies and TV shows. So it's pretty damn important about what happens with Warner Brothers next, because all 3 of my favorite franchises, DC, Harry Potter, and DC, Harry Potter, and Lord of the Rings. Obviously, we've got that new Lord of the Rings film coming out, The Search for Gollum. That's coming up soon as well, so that could end up on Paramount Plus as well. Paramount could be in charge of that. So, obviously everything going on with DC and the Restore the Snyderverse movement is, is Zack Snyder going to come back? Is James Gunn going to be out? But that's a story for another day. I don't want to go into too much of that. I'm waiting for a free sub one day. Love your content. Don't forget Gremlins. 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 Aren't they making another Gremlins movie? I'm pretty sure they are making another Gremlins movie. If I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure they are making a Gremlins movie. And the original cast, the guy who was in charge of the Gremlins in the first or second movie, I believe he's coming back for the new Gremlins movie as well. So do keep an eye on that, guys. I follow a lot of movie news, so when movie news comes up, I get all excited about it. But anyway, so I think what we should do, let's fire up a bit of Harry Potter Lego, and we can kind of just chat and play a bit of Harry Potter Lego in the background as well. So let me see if I can find it here. I've also got Helldivers 2, but I don't think you guys want me to play that, so. Okay, so let's get Lego Harry Potter up here. Okay. Won't be a second, guys. Maverick Star says, what do you think about dubs? Will they do it? I may be having a brain malfunction, but what do you mean by dubs? I'm not sure what you mean. What do you think about dubs? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. I may be having a brain malfunction if I am. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you mean. Like I say, I may just be having a bit of a brain malfunction there. Okay, let's fire up Harry Potter. Okay, we've got Harry Potter there. Let me just get this up. What do you think about dubs? A regional language dubbing. I have an idea to set it on Cruise, where they take over the dub languages for every country. Guys, when it comes to dubbing, bear with me 1 second. I've got Harry Potter blaring in my ear hole in the background. 1 second. When it comes to dubbing, right? This is going to be one of the biggest streaming shows ever made, right? They are going to dub it in every single language in every single country in the entire damn universe, right? They want every single person watching this. They want every single person in, in every African country. They want people in, in Asia. They want people in South America, North America, Europe. They want people in Australasia. They want people everywhere in every damn country. They want aliens on planet Mars. They want, the Martians. They want people on the moon who eat green cheese. They want people everywhere watching this show. And they are going to dub it in every single language. They're probably going to dub it. They're going to dub it in a robot voice so the AI can watch it. They're going to dub it, they're going to dub it for animals, so the cat at the end of the road can watch it. They're going to dub it in every single country. Trust me, they're going to dub it in every single language you can imagine. My cat is going to be sat watching it, and it's going to be meowing. It's going to be meowing out of the speakers talking to my cat, because they want the cat watching it as well. So, rest assured, every single living creature in the universe will be watching this show. Don't need to worry about that. Yeah, the Martians. Damien says, I'm a Martian. Well, I'm pretty sure they'll dub it in your language too, so you ain't got to worry about that. Okay. Anyway, where was I? I've lost my train of thought here. Let's go over to here. Let's fire this bad boy up. If we click this, and if I click my fingers like this, we should be portaled to the magical world of Lego Harry Potter. Here we go. Bang. And here we go. It should appear any second now. Okay, that was a bit anticlimactic, but we can fix this issue. Let me grab this, and let me grab that, and then press this, and we should be... There it is! Yay! Okay, I just need to change this, because... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, awesome. Did I mention dubbing for Gremlins? I just said my plot idea for a good film and to push it forward. You can get your phone to dub anything. I guess. I mean, even if on some remote reason they didn't dub it in your language, just hold your phone up to the, hold your phone up to your tablet or your screen, and then just kind of get your phone to dub it in real time. I guess that's one way of doing it, but no, rest assured, right? Like the top 100 languages in the world are going to be dubbed. Like, absolutely. Like, I would be shocked if they released this series and it was only in English. Like, there is no way. Because, like, think of all the millions of people that wouldn't understand it. There's no way they would do that. Anyway, let's grab these coins. Okay. Shazam it. Shazam it. Is that... Shazam, is that the app that, that's the app where you play the music, isn't it? And then you hold your phone up to the music and it tells you what the music is. Is that what that app is? I think I remember someone mentioning that to me before. I'm always constantly hearing music and not knowing what it is and then wanting to download it. Yeah, Kimmy, you said yeah, I thought it was. Okay, we're back in the potions classroom. Okay, so what's going on here? Okay, so... Oh, God. So we need to switch back to Harry? I can't switch back to Harry. Okay. Can you guys hear it now? Awesome. Yeah, thank you so much, Gryffindor. Yeah, if everyone would be so kind, Hitting the like button would really help this video. If you guys can all smash that like button, this will push the video, that will help push the video onto the YouTube algorithm so more people can find it, we can get more subscribers, bigger community. That would really go a long way to helping support the content. Obviously, it's absolutely free. It's right down below, guys. If you just want to hit that like button, I'd be forever grateful. I really, really would. That would really mean a lot. I would really thank you guys for doing that. Okay, so anyway, we want to go over to... What exactly was... I've completely forgot what it is I'm supposed to be doing here. So, we can change who we are. Okay, I believe I want to change back to Justin here. And... So, in the last episode, I remember we spoke to these paintings up here, because we've got these Hufflepuff paintings, and I'm just trying to think... I spoke to these paintings on the wall, but now I'm trying to remember... Did we just exit out of the classroom here? Yeah, we do. Okay, no problems. So, we just exit out the classroom? No problems. Oh, we got some coins. Let's grab some coinage. Okay. I see what's happened here. For some reason, it's gone on to 2-player mode. Bear with me guys. Bear with me 1 second. So, drop out. Okay, we're back to... Drop out. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm going to have to return to the leaky cauldron because... For some reason, it goes like into a 2-player mode. I'm not sure why it does that. So, I'm going to switch... Okay, let's go back through here. Continue story. Yeah, I don't know why it does that. So, you press drop out. And now it's doing a 2-player mode. Ah! I don't know why it's doing that. I'm going to have to try and... If I can't figure this out, I might just go on Hogwarts Legacy quickly. It was doing this before, where it... For some reason, it wants to go into a 2-player mode. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I'm just going to exit out the game and then go back onto it. Okay, let me just fire up the game again. But yeah, I really don't know why it does that. I don't know if it's like a glitch with the game or if it's my computer or something. But it wants to go into a 2-player mode. Then once it does that, you can't really do anything. Because it does this like awful split screen type thing. Okay, I'm just going to have to mute it for just a sec. Just because of the... It comes up with the Harry Potter music, and I don't want to get copyrighted, so just bear with me 1 second. Okay, I'll put the volume back on. Okay, hopefully it will work this time. Okay, we seem to be in a 1-player mode now, which hopefully it will work. Okay, yeah, it seems to be working now. That's great. Okay, cool. We're on a mission. Let's go! Go to extras. Carrot ones available to buy. Disguise available. Ice rink. Silhouettes. Red brick, red brick, red brick, red brick. Okay. Carrot ones. Ones to carrots. Okay, I want to follow the ghost here. Let's keep following the ghost. Yeah, we can change the ones to carrots. That'd be quite fun. Oh, I can't. Available to buy. I don't have it available, so I can't do it, unfortunately. Do 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 do. Making our way through Hogwarts. By the way, I'm listening to Project Hail Mary as the movie is coming this month. The audio, I would say, is one of the best. Yeah, I've heard that movie is like an Oscar contender. It's supposed to be a huge movie. It's got, is it Ryan Gosling? Ryan Gosling that's in the lead. He gets stuck in space or something? I don't know the exact premise of the story, but it's supposed to be a huge movie. You've got to buy a Diagon Alley. I can't be bothered to go all the way back to Diagon Alley just to get carrot wands, to be honest. If it was sausage wands, that would be a different story. Everyone would want a sausage wand. Someone needs to make a mod for Hogwarts Legacy with a sausage wand. I swear I did this in the last time we played this game. Maybe I didn't save it. This guy gives us his duck. Wingardium Leviosa. 1 second if I can press the right button. Okay. Yeah, it's about saving humanity. Yeah, it's going to be a big movie. It's going to be a huge movie, that Project Hail Mary. I'm looking forward to it. By the way, guys, just to go off on a tangent as well, I saw Scream 7 a couple of nights ago. Has anyone seen Scream 7 yet? I won't give any spoilers away or anything, but have any of you guys seen it? Just levitating this guy. Hey there, Flamingo. Nice to see you. Thanks so much for joining us, Flamingo. Flamingo Productions. Okay, let's just have a look over here quickly. I want to see if there's anything. Do you know, could you imagine? Could you imagine a bunch of kids running around with wands just levitating each other? Could you imagine how crazy it would be in a real school in real life? Like, there would be kids, like, dying all over the place. There was something over there that I could get. Okay, what does that do? Oh, it looks like I can move it. Okay, let's go this way. Let's just double check over here. Oh, it looks like we can send scabbers over here. So let's grab scabbers. Good old scabbers. He can run up this. Oh, we need to get the pixies here quickly. So let's grab these pixies. These pesky pixies. Perfect. Then we need to levitate these things into place. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Okay, we're going to put this up there. And grab scabbers. Good old scabbers. You can run in the pipe. And you can push that. And that's going to give us a pirate ship. Interesting. Let's grab all these. This game always surprises me. I never know what to expect with this game. That's why I like it so much. There's just so much crazy stuff. Okay, we're going to grab this. Let's head our way into here. Oh, what kind of craziness is this? Okay. We got toilets. We got toilet. What is going on in there? That toilet looks toxic, man. Okay, let's, what else is going on in here? Invisibility, Wingardium Leviosa. Let's knock those over, let's grab that. Mudrax, I'm Ravenclaw. Rumble Believer is Ravenclaw as well. They know what's up. Okay, let's work our way over here. We're going to turn that. Oh, okay, cool. Can we turn that even more? Nope, we can't. Okay, we've got some guys sleeping over here. We can take their wigs. And it looks like we need to get these ingredients here. Okay, no problems. I can hear a golden brick somewhere. Okay, it looks like we have an ingredient over here, so let's grab that. And let's make our way over to here, and let's put our trusty, what is this? It's kind of like a valve. Does that go in there? Where does this valve go? I don't know. Oh, it goes over here. Okay, I went straight past it like an idiot. Whoa! Oh, we've got an ingredient. We've got what looks like a pair of red testicles. That can go in there. Perfect. Okay. We've already turned the valve. If we switch to another... Can we do... It looks like we can get behind here, but I'm not exactly sure how. We've got Alex Underworld. Hopefully we get more episodes. Nice to see you, Alex Underworld. Thank you so much for joining us. We're just playing a bit of Harry Potter Lego. We did dive into our topics earlier on. You can always go back and rewatch them if you missed them. I'm not exactly sure... We've got the wigs. Okay, we've got the wig. I need the apple. Where do we get the apple from? It's probably in here, but I'm not exactly... What can we do here? It looks like we can jump over this, but I don't know... What is this thing here? Does this do anything? We've got the chain that we need to pull there, but we can't do that until we put all the ingredients in the cauldron. We can get over there somehow, but I don't know... Let's try this again. So that gets lifted up. Do we stand the character on here? No, that doesn't work, because every time we switch back, it moves the character. Nobilis, Superfly... Anyone got any ideas here, guys? I'm not exactly sure. We need to get into there to get that apple. Can we break this? I'm going to see if we can break... Can we break this? That's where this game catches me off guard sometimes. I don't know what to do. I can hear what sounds like a golden brick somewhere. It's got to be something to do with these toilets here. I may have to look this up online quickly, because I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do here. I'm going to quickly look this up. Harry Potter Lego toilet. Toilet. Yeah, I don't know where I'm supposed to go here. Okay, The controller has been disconnected. I'm just trying to, It's something to do with these guys here, but I don't know. Okay. I'm looking on my tablet here. Okay, so how the Lego show is striking... Oh my god, what? How the Lego show... Okay, so I think it's just a case of you literally just... It's... There we go! It was that easy. Really? That was all I had to do. Easy. Okay, cool. And we've got something over here. Something for the pipe. That's going to water the flower. Then that's going to break. And we're going to build something here. Whoa! And this can get rid of the stench. Yay! There we go. We've got our apple. Yay! I actually figured it out. After watching a YouTube video. That's not cheating. I didn't cheat. No one saw it. It didn't happen. You can't prove anything. You didn't prove anything. Okay, we're going to put that in there. We're going to drink the potion. What? Kimmy screen recorded it. What? What are you going to do with that? You're going to put it on YouTube and tell everyone that I cheated? Okay, let's have a look. Okay, we got some fish. We want to put the fish back in there. Evidence. What do you mean evidence? What evidence of what? There's no evidence of anything. Yay, we got a Hufflepuff crest. Let's grab the Hufflepuff crest. Let's grab all these bits and pieces. There's a whole load of coins here. Hufflepuff. And we've got a blue coin over there. Can we walk down here? Apparently we can't. Okay. Let's grab this. There should be some coins. Oh no, I think I already did that one. Is there anything over here? I don't think there is. Let's grab these bits and pieces. Grab these coins. Man, there's coins everywhere in this castle. And we want to get our scabbers. Let's switch here. Let's get our Lumos. Ooh. We just dropped a few things on the ground. Let's grab this blue coin. Let's head back. Oh, my light's falling over. Cheating? I'm not cheating. No one's cheating. I don't even know what cheating is. Okay, what are we building here? Whoa! There's a snake! Whoa! We got giant snakes. This is getting crazy. Ah! Whoa! What is this snake doing? Oh, so if we stand on top of here when he pops out. Whee! We get the blue coin. Awesome. Blue coin. And we'll get this one as well. Beautiful. Oh, I'm picking up this Slytherin student. I would so do this all the time if I had the power to do that. Okay, so we want to go over there. I'm just trying to think, how do we get through? What if I put my invisibility cloak on? Would that help me get through the water? Probably not. No. That was a long shot. That was a real long shot. What if we put this guy in the way? No. Can we freeze these? Apparently not. Let's make our way back up here. I don't think we can go this way. Okay, we can't. So, it looks like we need to do something... Is there anywhere else we can go down here? Nope. Can we pick this up? No, we can't pick that up. Have we got to do something with the snake? Oh, we've got to turn this. It looks like... Let me see. It looks like we need to turn that valve. Ah, it got in the way. I wanted to hit the snake. So, we need to turn this valve. I'm going to switch character quickly. How much is the hardcover version of the Harry Potter books in your countries? Because I got them at a very good price and I can't believe it. It all depends on where you buy it from. I mean, if you go to eBay, if you go to Amazon, if you go to a retail bookshop, it all depends on where you buy it from. I usually get things off of eBay because I'm a cheapster. I don't like paying out too much money for stuff. But that's just me. Okay, what do we do here? I'm just going to try and target. Is there anything that we can target here? This game is literally, this game is throwing me through a loop at the moment. It keeps telling me that my Harry Potter Lego. Do any of you guys have any idea about what I'm supposed to do here? I think it's got to be something to do with this snake, surely. Yes, I hit the snake. Hit the snake, hit the snake, hit the snake, hit the snake. I'm assuming we have to kill the snake and then jump down the hole. Kill the snake! Okay. And we're building a golden knight. And he's going to turn the fountain for us. Haha! Beautiful! There we go. I knew it was something to do with that snake, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Okay, 1 second. I'm just going to grab... Let me go to my... If I go on this, let me grab my... I'm going to make that a little bit bigger and just move that down a little bit. That's going to be better. You guys should be able to see the chat a bit better now. Am I stupid, Maverick? What is 5 under 5? 5 books under $5? £5? I mean, that sounds pretty good. Do-do-do. Oh, we're in the common room. Cool. We're in the Slytherin common room by the look of it. And there's a whole bunch of... Why does my controller keep disconnecting? Looks like we've got a picture. Awesome. Okay, let's just grab these coins. This guy balancing on this table full of glass over here. Oh, what was that? Is that a fish? It's a fish! Okay, let's keep walking around. We put the fish in the fish tank. Back where he belongs. And we've got the skull. And we put the eyes on the snake. And that's going to allow us to go in that door in a second. I just want to... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure where I was going then. Okay, let's... Level complete! Yay! And we got the Hufflepuff house crest. 69% true wizard. 69% true wizard. I'll take it. As long as it's more than 50%, I'm always happy with that. Okay, guys, so I think that's a good place to end off our stream for this evening. Anyway, it's been good. We've had a couple of great topics that we've talked about here on the channel, and we've played a bit of Lego Harry Potter as well. I'm going to be an old man. I'm going to go grab a cup of tea. I'm going to put my slippers on, my dressing gown, and I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube. There's a brand new Resident Evil game. There's a brand new Resident Evil game that's just come out, Resident Evil Requiem, and I'm going to watch a playthrough on YouTube. It's like a horror game. I cannot wait to dive into that game and watch it. It looks insane. So I'm going to sit here with a nice cup of tea or a hot chocolate in my dressing gown, and I'm going to watch Resident Evil Requiem, the playthrough. I cannot wait. It looks so damn scary, and I love all that kind of Resident Evil stuff. Each game that comes out is more insane than the last. But, yeah, it's just going to be crazy. But, guys, thank you so much for joining me here. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day or your evening, depending on where you are, to come here and join in these live streams. I really do appreciate it. You guys make this channel possible with your support, just turning up here, engaging in the chat, being part of the community. It really does mean a lot. Thank you so much, guys. I really do appreciate that. And we will be back tomorrow for another live stream at 7 p.m. British time tomorrow. And I will see you guys tomorrow, same place, same time, and to talk more about Harry Potter content. I will see you guys then, and it's been great to have you all here. Thank you so much, and see you tomorrow, guys.